Wendell, who was 9 years old, and John, who was 5 at the time. And we went down and we were going, and they wanted to swim at one of the swimming pools. And they said, Daddy, can we go swimming? I says, look, I got some work I need to take care of, but I want you to swim and I want you to enjoy this. Now, Wendell's a good swimmer, but John is not so much a good swimmer, but I want him to develop confidence. So I says, look, I want you to swim in this pool. It's a new pool, and make sure you hold on to the railings until you feel comfortable. And so I was watching him, but I wasn't hovering over him because I want him to develop confidence and assurance. I want him to know that I trust him and I believe in him, which is so important. And I was watching him bob up and down, and he went past the rail, and I saw him going a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. And at that point, I put my papers to the side. And then I saw that he was going a little bit underwater, but I saw every time he come up, there was a smile on his face. And at that point, I took my wallet out of my pants. And then in one moment, he looked at me, came out of the water, and the look of excitement was gone. He was in trouble. The next thing you know, I was in midair. I jumped in, and in midair, I realized my cell phones. I jumped in the water. He grabbed my arm, unlike any child would grab your arm when you realize that they're in trouble. And he pulled himself up, and he gasped and spit all the water out of his mouth. And he looked at me, and I looked at him. We smiled, and, you know, I didn't want to overreact because I didn't want him to fear water. I didn't want to fear this moment. And afterwards, I said, well, go play over there, and then when you feel ready, go back to the pool and enjoy yourself. But later that evening, as a parent, I wanted to address that moment, because it was a moment of fear and concern. And I said, hey, John, what are you doing? Can I talk to you? And he was playing, doing something else, and give me that little bit of attention that kids give you. I said, when you enjoy swimming today? He said, yeah, Dad, it was awesome. It was great. I said, you know how you went in the water, you kind of went a little deeper than you probably should? He goes, yeah, I did, Dad, huh? I says, were you scared when you went underwater? And he said, no, Dad. And I says, why weren't you scared? He said, Dad, I knew you would come. Now, I share that for a reason. The stuff I'm going to share with you, we're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about organizational excellence and performance. But you stay on my hip, because what I'm going to show you will literally take your enterprise and your organization to a completely different level.